All right, here we are on page 2. All right, and there's a few different questions here. If we take a look at them, this here we have evaluate. So a lot of you have a trouble understanding what the word evaluate is. What we're going to do is we're just going to use our calculator and order of operations to solve these here. So you must know, most of you, I'll put this up here, have to either know PEMDAS, let's see, PEMDAS, or the other one that we use is bed mass. I'll put that up here. So if you don't know what this means, that this is the order in which we have to do our multiplication, dividing, adding, subtracting. So if I look at the first one here, what can we do first? Well, we have multiplication here and adding, so I have to do the multiplication here first, but I should do the brackets first, shouldn't I? So what's -2 subtract 4? Well, if you use your calculator, you should get -6. So -6. And I have -1 cubed. And then I have plus 3 cubed divided by -11. Okay, so that's my first step. All right. I'm just going to make some room here just in case I need some more room. My second step is the exponent. So what is -1 to the power of 3? If you put that in your calculator, you should get -1. And then I'm going to rewrite -6 because I haven't multiplied it, plus 3 cubed divided by -11. Okay. Now the third step is we want to do multiplication before adding. We can do this indice if we want, all right, because it's not going to affect us. So we know that 3 cubed should be 27. So if you put that in your calculator, you should get 27. All right. So let's imagine I put my line here, like so. All right. What's -1 times -6? Well, you should get +6 from these two together, plus 27 divided by -11. Okay, so we did the multiplication, and then we remember I didn't add yet. I had to do the exponent, so I did the exponent. And now we can go 27 plus 6 is equal to 33 divided by -11. And if you do this on your calculator, you should get a value of -3. So 33 divided by -11, you should have -3. So that's your answer for the first one. Okay. For the second one, you can see it's a little bit more complicated. We have a lot more brackets. We have to make sure we do the order first. So let's go and look in the brackets. I have the most inside brackets. I got 24 divided by 8, subtract 8. So we have to do division first. So I'm going to do that first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, let's see if I can write this. 4 times -6. And now 24 divided by 8 is 3 minus 8. I don't change that. Minus 2 cubed. Now, this 2 cubed is not going to be affected by any of the orders here, so I can do this right away. So 2 cubed is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. Okay. So I'm allowed to do these at the same time because a 2 cubed is not affected by multiplication or division. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do these two. 4 times -6, so multiplication first, and I'm going to do my brackets. So I'm going to do this because it's not affected by the brackets. If you go 4 times -6, you get -24. I'm going to bring down the subtraction sign from here. Now, what's 3 subtract 8? You get -5. And the -8, I haven't done anything, so I have -8, like so. Okay. Next step, what happens when we have a negative outside the brackets here? Well, what it's going to do is it's going to switch the sign, this negative, to a positive. So a negative on a negative gives me a positive. I'm going to rewrite negative 24 because I didn't do anything with this number. And then my 8, I didn't do anything with this number. So here I have this, okay? And at this point, you can choose what you want to do. So for example, I would do negative 24 plus 5, which is negative 19. Use your calculator, minus 8. And finally, again, with your calculator, negative 19, subtract 8 gives me negative 27. And that's my final answer here. So there we go, negative 27.